Yeah, come up close. Yeah, you're gonna get crap for having something in your mouth. All right, we are doing a quick update, and just wanted to start off with Miss Little Keekster over here. She is, um, well, not sure where we left off. I think the last time, um, hey you guys, how goes it? About time, Valerie. You funny. You funny, honey. So, I'm just gonna get started super quick here. Um, the last time we left off, I think, on her medical stuff was that, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Kai, was when we were showing the scar and we were given the update on the appointment, and that how everybody, the two doctors and everybody we talked to, um, didn't know anything about the scar, you know, being different, and it basically being a, you know, one surgery or the other. And so we're working on that and finding answers out for that. We didn't talk about the dots on her. It was about 6 very apparent dots on her back right after surgery. She never had there before. Well, we did find out about that. The first doctor said, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what those are. Maybe it can be from, you know, A, B, and C. It was a bunch of BS. So I was like, okay. Well, then the following doctor at the one that we supposedly had done the surgery, but then we later found out he was the assistant to the actual surgeon, and Dr. Orloff being the actual surgeon or whatever. But he has said that they had attempted an epidural,
Mm-hmm.
an epidural on her
6 times.
6 times. Okay, I was livid because that's now makes so much more sense to her side effects. At least the ones that she cries about at night. In the middle of the night, she cries so much about her spine. So it was in the middle, which is crazy because it was right where those 6 dots were, and it shoots up and down her spine, and her tailbone is, it's bad. It's bad from chemo, and now it's worse from the epidurals. Well, I had 8 of those when I had her, and they attempted 8 times and never did anything. They attempted 6 times on her. It didn't do anything. But then I asked them and I was like, why would you do that if she's completely under? That makes no sense to me. And correct me if I'm wrong, or if anybody out there that, I know there's a ton of you guys that have been so amazing and have helped out. A ton of you guys are in the nursing field and some doctors and stuff. But seriously, why would you attempt that many epidurals, especially after I was told that they had talked about it, and then the main doctor that was doing the surgery has said, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to be doing the epidural. But they did anyway. And then she was completely knocked out. So I'm really pissed about that. And I want to look further into that as to why. Like, why in the world would you do that? That makes no sense to me at all. None. Yeah, 6 times. 6 times, and it's, you know, I don't know. Like I said, again, it would make no sense because she was completely under for surgery. That's when you're still awake. That's what you give when a patient, like you're giving birth, you know, you're still awake, but so you don't
They said that
feel
for
anything.
kids, they put them under before an epidural in so they don't have to feel that, like, uncomfortable thing, I guess. But then when you're an adult, you're awake for it.
I get that, honey. But if you're completely asleep,
Yeah.
yes, it sucks to have an epidural. Why would you need the epidural? The epidural just paralyzes half your body.
They said that it would help with pain after, and I was like, I don't know.
Yes. So we found that out. The other update on her medical stuff is she had went in with an infection, and I touched base with all the sorry, I'm having my notes here.
She said paralyzed half your body. She meant numb.
Or numb, whatever. Huh? Well, you know what I mean. Epidural is to numb you from your weight. Yeah. Basically no feeling. I used the wrong words there. Sorry. So when they had first taken her, we were scheduled to also get her infection and the toe looked at. So right after June of last year, I hounded the caseworkers to make sure they follow through with her getting her toe looked at. When I had gotten her back, and I mean, it was scheduled multiple times through foster care. It was even scheduled before her surgery. And they ended up canceling it because they didn't want anything to interfere. Okay? So they leave this infection in her toe for 9 flippin' months. 9 months. And now her toe is not good. I have to now reschedule it with another place besides them because they immediately scheduled it for her to have it done after the surgery. And I was like, no, thank you. So we're going to go elsewhere and get it done. So if anybody has any good referrals on naturopathic doctors that can schedule with a specialist or whatever the heck they're gonna want to do, but we need to get that done. And I'm trying to, you know, not only get that done, but everything else with her medically and juggling, you know, the lovely criminal case. So that's pretty much it on that. The epidural is the infection. Now has the upper, which causes her the upper thighs, on pain, her knees, her knees. And it's only after the surgery. She's never complained about her upper thighs ever. Has she ever had that kind of pain? And it's daily.
And I know, like, some people will think, like, oh, well, did she work out or did she overstress?
It's not.
I haven't stretched or, like, worked out since before the hospital. So I know it's not that. And I haven't done, like, anything that would make
the doctor asked her if she did something like excessively, like went to the gym and did, you know what I mean, up and down squats. And we're just like, no, dude, just had surgery. We're not gonna go do, you know, hardcore workouts. But he supposedly couldn't figure out why she would have pain and wanted to go straight to CT scans. And I was like, no, not happening. But then at the next appointment, the other doctor is where we found out the truth on the epidural, which now, because I've had that, I've had leg pains, I've had my upper thighs hurt and in pain, and my knees from epidural shots. And it becomes, you know, nerve damage. It becomes a lot. Epsom salt, yes. That's the other thing is, makes me think they went in thinking it would be a very long surgery. This is another flag. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's a. You know what? It's a good point. Thank you, Megan. The other part. Gosh dang it! I just lost track. Upper pain, thigh pain, cries in the night. Scheduling all future appointments. Okay, so anything on good naturopaths, and anybody that can do.
Since having my kids and an epidural, I've had thigh pain.
I'm telling you, it's gotta be it. That explains it so much more. Well, at least we figured out what's causing it, so now we can at least hunker down on, focusing on what you can do to reverse stuff like that.
I think tonight I'm gonna take a long, nice Epsom salt.
If anybody knows, besides the TSR one, does anybody know really good detox? Any really natural detox, safe for kids, safe for, whatever type of liver surgery, because obviously it's gonna need the liver to, yeah. If anybody can, PM me on that, that would be amazing. And then, last thing was doctor's appointments scheduling, naturopath. This Thursday is the status hearing. So, the status hearing, start juicing. Yeah, we do quite a bit of juicing. So the status hearing is this Thursday, and I'm gonna do a invite, or whatever you call it, an event on it for this Thursday at 10 a.m. Anybody that can show up, just extra witnesses there, it'd be huge. I know it's only about an hour, but it's for her to accept us moving forward and pushing out. Thank you, Brianna. Please, everyone, show up like you did for Kylee. It makes a difference. I know people don't think so, but it makes a huge, huge difference. Yeah, I can't even begin to say some of the things, but this has definitely taken a different toll and churn on both of us. Neither one of us expected it, and we're both still very blown away and hurt. And we spent some time with Jasmine today, and it's it's hard because we've already been through that ringer, and to just not be able to focus on Kai right now and Jazz and Bradley to see what their needs are, it really frustrates the living crap out of me, because I know I need to pay 110% of myself on all her medical stuff, and on Jazz and whatever Bradley needs. Just, it's frustrating that this is yet another distraction and more time and financial complete and utter waste. And so, it's frustrating, but it's going to bring a lot to surface, you guys. And I need to bring the biggest battle. They want the battle, they're gonna be able to get it. But you know what? It will definitely show everything that we, on both cases, haven't been able to show. So that's, the route they want to go, then so be it. But definitely gonna need the most top of the line attorney, because of the corruption, because of the sickness of what we've seen them do and pull with these cases. It's not good. And so that's why we need someone we can trust and depend on, and someone that won't fall into their BS of what they put out there for these cases to not succeed at. And so, but you know what? Evidence is evidence, and that's all I have to say. It's just taking it that one step at a time, and still trying to juggle everything I can for this little monkey. Thank you guys for the gifts. We went to the post office today without the keys, so we're gonna have to attempt that. I got a lot of messages from you guys. And thank you for the birthday wishes for Jasmine. She saw all that, and she was very, very happy to. You're alive for some reason, but it doesn't show. Ah.
Oh, by the way, Nana Rose, so like you put, are saying like an Amber Alert for my liver, there needs to be an Amber Alert for the keys. So if anybody
Listen,
sees a
you
pair
can't
of
just put an
keys
Amber
walking down
Alert
the road,
on everything, okay?
I know.
That's not.
That's what DHS does. Oh my gosh, the snap is moving. Put an Amber Alert.
This kid is full of it, you guys. She's something else. It's the only thing that keeps me going is this little nut, and Jasmine's such a little nut. And mommy saved the day today. We'll have to talk about that another day. But I was so happy to see her, and she's so busy, and you know, it's been hard. It's so hard. It's just, it makes me, you know, it's hard to talk about. It kills my heart because I want to be at their beck and call right now. They need it, they deserve it, and I can't, you know. And I can't thank you guys enough, because I'm telling you, these last 3-4 days, as rough as things have been, and getting things done and being on top of it, and these next, you know, months hopping in and being there for us is huge. So I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for that. The last thing is we are going to do some fundraising events. This little monkey has been working with some of you guys. She thinks she's sneaky, but she's gonna do a live with the gifts hopefully tomorrow. But she's gonna have a couple different things that she made, and that some of you guys helped her make, and have sent her for fundraising. And she's cute. She's just like, I want to do whatever we can to just fundraise the funds that we need for the attorney, and just not have to be so dependent. I'm like, yeah, I know. So that's exactly my thought process on it all. And this little monkey tries to take on the role. Get over here. And
My tailbone hurts, so I couldn't sit up.
oh, it does. You can sit up on that. And so we'll be able to talk about those tomorrow. And then I've been asking forever to see the bracelets. Well, we're gonna grab those as well, and because there's 2 different bags. She makes these really cute bracelets, you guys, but we're not just talking like your, you know, little average bracelets. It's like the bee. Oh, dang it, I'm not wearing one. I didn't take mine off for months and months on end, but she makes them really stinking cute, and they're like the crystal and diamond beads, and you put it, she does like the little charms, you know, there's like the different types of diamond charms or whatnot that she'll put on. And you're such a nut.
Jasmine stole my sunglasses today, so now I'm stealing yours.
But other than that, what else? Fundraising events, ideas. And then Kylee has some. Courtney is extending the mermaid hair salon to offer anybody that goes in and gets a haircut. She is extending it for the duration of the court dates, the hearings, trials. So it's full forward, extending any haircuts that anybody goes in there and gets and says that they came from Kylie's fight, that all proceeds will go to fundraising for the attorney. And then also a good friend of mine, Sarah Butler, her and I actually used to do a lot of different business stuff for years, and she's in a couple different a couple different companies, but I was thinking a way to be able to start doing, whatever we can at just being able to raise it, by, being able to put things out there or signing up with different companies, that I can do part-time or whatnot. But there's a few of you guys that if you've ever heard of Thrive, it's actually a product I was on forever. I want to definitely get back on it. And so I ended up signing back up with them, and as she has sent me some products to get started on, and it'll be huge because then any kind of, obviously, people that like it or want to get on it, it's amazing for energy, weight loss, you name it. But holy crap, the energy. I used to clean 3 houses a day, no joke, her and I both, and we would seriously have the energy to keep going even after 6 p.m. at night, because of the way it's set up. And so you literally do the 2 capsules in the morning, and it gives you the protein shake to take around lunch, and then you take the energy patch, and oh my gosh, between all those 3, you're just going. And then they even have like the pure, it's called pure, and it's like the pure liquid, and you can take that in like the later of the day, and it just gives you that energy like crazy, but no crash. I've always felt really good with it, and I lost a ton of weight, so I'm actually excited to get on something, because by the end of the day I'm ready to just crash by 6 o'clock. And so it feels really good to be able to take stuff that's full of vitamin D and not, your Red Bull crap that's out there. So it's actually good stuff. But other than that, Kai will do hers tomorrow. And then if anybody continues to get any kind of personal messages from my ex or any of his trolls, or any trolls period, if you guys can keep forwarding me those like you guys have, there's so many of you guys that have, and I really appreciate it. It helps us to continue to block people on here. But not only that, we've started forwarding them to a few people we're working with, and they're looking into it. And if it keeps coming from one directive, which we've been keeping track of everything, then we can press forward with harassment and all of that. So definitely please continue to forward anything. You guys know the evilness behind them. My daughter Rose is college trained and is in Portland. If you have an email. Rose is in college trained. Seth, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but there's the Kylie's fight email. Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Kylie's fight at Gmail is our email. That's the main one that I use for any kind of communication or documents, any kind of screenshots of the stuff that we discussed and talking about, stuff like that. Getting it from every angle. Yeah, not even kidding you. Every angle. And it's, you know what though, it's one of those things where, like I've said, you guys, it's, if you look at everybody that's been strong enough to stand on a platform, it's so huge because of, obviously, you follow the money, you follow the craziness, the BS. Unfortunately, we've been victims of such a sick world. But all I want is to move forward. Leave me alone. I'll leave them alone. But you can't seem to do that. They want to keep coming and pressing forward and keep coming. So it's like, okay, well then round 3, round 4, round 5, it's sick. It's sick and it's not cool. But all I can do is keep a strong stance and keep fighting back. I'm not gonna lose my freedom. I'm not gonna lose my daughter's freedom again for any kind of BS. It's not okay at all. What are you doing? So, silly monster, you. Huh? Where? Hmm? Who? Hang on, you guys. She's pointing something out really quick. Yeah, Linda, that's exactly it. It's alright. Anyways, so basically that's where we're at. A little 1, 2, 3 step here.
I was wondering, like, I started noticing that because I was noticing it when I was like, that's why I went off camera. I was like, thank you.
How do you do it?
Hide user on this channel so it doesn't even show his comments anymore. It's also reported. Ow, my shoulder just cracked.
All right, perfect.
Nana. Bye, George.
I had to delete. So, other than that, good catch, Kai. She's a little, this little sticker, man. I can miss something a little bit here and there, and she catches it. She's such a smart pants. She's like, I'm moving off here. I'm like, what are you doing? She's
I was like, I ain't coming back.
I can't do this anymore. Holy crap. All right, you guys, we're gonna get off here. Kai, do you have anything?
Nope. I'm good.
I'm telling you guys, man, it's never a dull moment in this life. I feel so freaking bad. This little one. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for being with us. Thank you for your love. When I post this on the fight page, I'm gonna post the PayPal account. Anybody can share it and help us with getting some donations to take on this crazy battle. And then tomorrow we'll start a lot of the fundraising stuff. And I have some gals helping out with that, so we'll be able to kind of get them more involved, and hopefully they can do a video or so once we really get some stuff rolling. But if anybody can share that, that would be extremely huge. Come say bye, little monkey. All right.
Oh my gosh.
George, you must be very, very bored with yourself. All right, or you like small children, one of the two. All right, you guys. She is crying. All right. Well, God bless you guys. Love you guys, and I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and put this on the fight page. All right. Take care. Oh man, what was it last
Press
time?
the X button.
The X. I don't know how to end these now. This is crazy.
There you go.
There we go.